In general, public schools, for the most part, they have your child or our child for about 8 hours a day, right? So that's a
Mm,
significant amount of
it's
time
a
for them.
significant amount of time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then most parents, they interact with their kids maybe for dinner or lunch. Even lunch is missing now because they're at school. So dinner, and then they go to sleep. So that's maybe 30 minutes compared to 8 hours. And on the weekends, parents may, depending on family itself. So, the ratio is very small compared to how much interaction they're giving in school. So
So,
their minds are formed so much at school, uh,
mm-hmm.
and uh, and and the limited time at home is going to be very difficult to overpower that, right? Or balance the two. So in this case, how can we, if a parent is in a situation and they feel like their kids are not kind of aligned, or they're arguing with them over petty stuff and not
Mm,
really behaving, because obviously their worldview is, um,
different.
different. Yeah. How does a parent try to work with this in the meantime until they find a solution?
Wow, that's another great. It depends on how old the child is,
Mm,
right? So you're hoping that it's much easier to sort of persuade or to guide your child when they're younger because they have that reverence for you and that awe for you, and you can help to shape them and have more of an influence on their tarbiyah at that
yeah.
time. And you make lots of dua. That's the one thing that you do, but it does require a lot of active uh, involvement from
Mm,
you and being in the school and being present. You
yes.
just can't
Yeah.
have hands off approach. Even within an Islamic school, it shouldn't just be you hand off your child and you forget about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you have to be even more active, being talk to them about what they're learning in school.
Mm,
A lot of conversation, of course, when it's age appropriate, like
yeah.
fifth through eighth grade. High schoolers, it's you're gonna have to ask them to make good friends, to make sure that their group of friends are they have good
Environment. Yeah.
yeah, that they're good suhba and they're
Yeah.
choosing their companions very well,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And we know the old adage, and my mom, when I became a teenager, the one thing she always said to me was, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are.
Oh, wow. That's a
uh,
very powerful statement. Yeah.
yeah,
Makes a lot of sense.
it
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
have to yeah, so it's very difficult when they become teenagers because
Yeah.
at that stage, and developmentally, they are within Islam too. They're already baligh, they're bulugh, and they've reached that stage of maturity,
Yeah.
and they're forming who they are. And it's going to be very at that point. You cannot dictate things to them,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Yeah. You're right. Yeah. It
You
gets
can only
harder.
advise them, and
Yeah.
then their actions are their actions.
Yeah.